Yeah, so we'll just pop over into... Oh, you're a Leo? Yeah, if you want to stick around, I can do a Leo reading. I was going through all the different zodiac signs, and I haven't done Leo yet. Let's do Leo. Let's see. So for Leo, we're going to get more of the Paulina tarot out. And this is going to be for Leo until the solstice. So, summer solstice, winter solstice, whichever one's closest for you. For me, let's see. 8 of Swords. Okay. So, woman wrapped up in chains. A lot of people are afraid of the swords, but they're really not that scary. 8 of Swords. What's next? It's about feeling stuck. It's about feeling scared. And you know, that's a theme that we've been going through tonight for literally everybody. Everybody's feeling like they're in the dark. Everybody's feeling like they're confused and scared. But every single time a card shows up about the light, a card shows up about illumination, a card shows up about how actually it's not as bad as you think it is, and you're going to see what you need. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting, because that's not a card about light. That's a card about like making your own business. That's a card about like really being a go-getter, right? It's kind of that, I hate hustle culture, but it's kind of that hustle culture, right? Of like rise and grind. You're gonna get what you want because you're gonna get it, you know? 8 of Cups. Okay, and that softens it, you know? That softens it nicely, because I don't want to be out here like, oh, you just need to get up in the morning and you just gotta hit that grind. No. It's about finding what works for you. It's about taking chances, but little chances, right? If you stick your workspace in a different room and you get more light there and you get to hear the birds sing, right? Maybe you'll work harder. Maybe you'll get more done. Or maybe you'll fall asleep because the birds are so relaxing and you don't get any work done, right? You gotta try anyway. Because the rewards are better than the risks. Okay? A kind of transformation about your workspace, your work life, your way of thinking, with just little changes to make you feel better, just to try stuff out. And what is our last card? Ooh, the World. If you try out enough stuff, you're gonna get what you want. Just like that Knight of Pentacles says, you're gonna get it because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it because you want it. Because you want it, you're gonna work for it. With that, actually, I want to follow up with, I think we can get some spiritual advice out of this. Some spiritual advice for Leo. What does Leo need to hear? Because this is very, like, concrete, physical work. You know, commonplace stuff. What does Leo need to hear about spiritual? What do they need to work on? What are they doing good? Eternity. Eternity. Let's see what that means. The sacred fig is a tree that has long been associated with divinity. Its roots entwined in the clouds. Eternity moves forward and backwards. This card wants us to interrogate our relationship with what we consider permanent. On a long enough timeline, all things change. Okay. Okay, Leo. What needs changing, though? You're pretty vague about that. Can you give us some clarification on what might need change? Interrogate your relationship. What does that mean? Does it mean your mindset? Does it mean your practices? Does it mean your habits? Your beliefs? Yeah, this card all night long. This deck has been trying to throw itself on the ground. Here we go. Oh my god, okay. The mother and the father showed up. I don't know if you can quite see it from the view here. But cards the mother and the father fell out at the same time. And this is like a well-shuffled deck. This is not because they were sticking together, okay? So let's see what those... What are we changing about the mother and the father? The mother. Associated with the passage of time, take note of time's transition. It's the same as eternity, though, huh? In what ways do we evolve and grow? Yeah, it's the same message. It's interesting. What's about the father? What about the father? Expand one's horizons, explore new fascinations, ideas, and a desire to feel protected while doing so. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of what I was talking about before. About how something needs to end and something new and exciting, something that's been tickling you, should begin. What that is, I couldn't tell you. That's probably going to be real specific to you, Leo. Interesting, though. Father and mother together. Now remember, this deck is all about the spiritual. This isn't like telling you to cut ties with your parents or something. This is about the spiritual, okay? So this might be a new facet of religion you need to explore. This might be a new way that you look at parenthood. I don't know. Mother and father really gives strong Catholic vibes. So maybe it's exploring or unexploring something of that. That was Leo. Thank you for sticking around for Leo. I hope that was helpful and interesting.